Today I'm going to show you how to make a fun and unique appetizer for your next party called chicken pops. Here I have a package of whole chicken wings. Make sure it's whole chicken wings are attached. Okay, today I'm be using 10 wings. So with 10 wings we can make 20 chicken pops. Make sure you wash them and rinse them well. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to break them up. First, use the other back side of the wings, not the one with the more skin, the one with less skin. Then just break it apart from between the joints and push out the bone. Do the same for the other one. Make sure you break it and push it up so the bones will pop through the skin. Okay, like that. Just push it. If you have a hard time trying to use the scissor, if you need to, it's okay. Okay. After we've done the steps, next we're gonna cut and remove the end of the wings. We don't use that part. So you can discard it, or you can use it for later for deep frying again if you like. Okay. So now we're gonna separate the drum and the wings. Just cut it apart like that, and now you're just gonna pull gently and pull, trying to pull all the meat toward the other end of the drumstick. And make sure you inverted the skin inside out. Okay? If there's a lot of fat, you can just cut all the fat out. Just remove the fat. Do the same thing for the wings. Just use one bone. We don't want double bones, so just remove the smaller part of the bones. You kind of twist it, loose it up, and pull it out. Make sure you don't crack the bone. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and show you one more time how to do it again. Break the wing at joint. Make sure you use the inner side of wings. Okay. Push the bone through the skin. Make sure it's pushed through the skin, and remove the very end of the wing by clipping off with the scissor. Okay. Make sure all the joints out. Okay. Now we're going to separate the drums and the midsection of the wings. Okay, now we have two separate pieces. Now gently pull the meat toward the other end of the drumstick. Be careful not to pull it too hard, just to form a round ball, like a shape of a ball. That's why we call it chicken pop. Okay, with the midsection, we're gonna remove the smaller part of the bones. Okay, just rotate and twist and pull out. Be careful not to break the bones also. Okay, now we're gonna kind of fold the skin inward as you pull the meat toward the other end, but do not pull it too far apart because you want it to stay on top of the bone, not out away from the bone. See that? Okay, there we go. So after we finish every single drums, we're just gonna place it in the strainer or any dish. And we're going to use honey pankos today, or any regular breadcrumb is fine. I'm going to mix 2 teaspoons of chicken powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, half teaspoons of peppers, that's like regular black peppers. And then finally, we're gonna put in about 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Then you're gonna mix them well. And then we're gonna pour in the dry marinade into the Ziploc bag. And then we're gonna place all the chicken pops into the bags, and we're gonna shake it up and let it marinate for at least 30 to 40 minutes. After 40 minutes, before we start to fry, Remove the chicken from the bag and place it on a deep dish or any plates. Fix it to make it look more rounder because it's lose its shape while you shake it up in the bag, so it's okay to fix it again. We're going to be using 3 to 4 whole eggs, include the yolk and the egg white together. But first I'm going to use 2 first, because like when you dip the breadcrumb in the egg batter, it's going to leave some crumbs behind, and then after a while it's going to get thick enough, so I don't want that. So I'm going to divide the 4 eggs into 2 different portions, so you can finish one portion, and then when it gets too thick you can then use the other 2 eggs. Okay, just going to beat them up lightly like this. And here I have Japanese breadcrumbs or pankos. You're gonna place the panko breadcrumbs into a deep dish. So you're gonna set the beating egg and the crumb next to each other. Here you're gonna dip the chicken into the egg batter first, and then place it in the panko dish. Kind of lightly dust it with it and give it a tap. Okay, and then you're gonna re-dip again into the egg batters. Okay, let it drip, and then put it back into the panko breadcrumb. Make sure you cover them well, and then use your hand to kind of mold it into a ball like that, and then shake it up a little bit, and then set it aside. Repeat for the rest of the chicken. So after you re-dip the chicken into the egg batter, it's gonna get thickened up, so you don't want that. You're gonna throw the little bit of the remaining old batter away, and then use the other 2 eggs, beat them up, and then use it for the rest of the chicken. So like, you know, divide into two portion and do it. With the breadcrumb, just pour in about 2-3 cups at the first time, and then when you're always halfway done with it, all you need to do is pour more breadcrumbs. There's no specific amount of breadcrumbs that you should use. Okay, after we finish, we're going to set it all in a plate like this. Now we have total of 20 chicken pots, because 1 chicken wings make 2 pots. So we have total of 20 chicken pots. Get a wok ready with about, I would say, 1 quart of oil. So we're gonna fry this in medium heat, okay? Place a baking rack next to you on top of a plate. When the oil is hot, place in the chicken. Each time you fry like about 4 to 5 pots at once. Make sure you don't overcrowd it, because it's gonna overpour the oil when it's too crowded. So just fry 4 to 5 pots at a time. Fry until a little bit golden. It's cooked faster than regular chicken wings because the meat is turned inside out. So make sure you don't over fry them. It's gonna become very dry. Okay, I would say about 7 to 10 minutes. Make sure you turn it for the so the bones get cooked too. Okay, after you finish frying, just place them in a drying rack so you drain all the oil away, and then it also stays crunchy this way. And after that, you can use a plate and put some paper towel on the bottom and place the chicken pops on top. Now the second oil, make sure you scoop away the old crumbs that get left behind during the first batch that we fried, so they don't get burned. Okay, make sure you remove all the old crumbs. Now we place another batch and repeat until you finish frying all of them. Now we're gonna make the dipping sauce. Spiracha, mayonnaise, and sweet chilies. We're gonna combine these together. You can use any kind of sauce you like. It doesn't have to be this sauce. I just found out it tastes pretty good with this. So, but anyway, you can make your own sauce. You can dip it with any sauce you prefer. So about 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise and about a little bit more than a tablespoon of the sweet chili sauce and hot sauce as much as you like. Depend how spicy you want it. You don't have to use this dipping for this recipe. You can use your regular dipping of any kind, or just you can also use the sweet chili sauce alone. It also tastes good. Make this for your next party. I'll be sure everybody will love it. Enjoy!